Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where after running through all of the streets of Edith under the effects of the Pandemonium Tower, I've been calling it Pandemonium, as in like the effect that's going, but I'm guessing the Pandemonium is just what the tower's called, and not what everything else is. But it's an identifier of our third sweep of Edith. We've been through, cleared out all the demon spheres and stones, reunited with all our friends, got them back again, seen that everything just focuses around Van entirely, and now we just have one last area, the Tyrell District, to talk through yet again.
Alrighty.
Before we enact the plan, go to the Vantail District and break through the barrier. If only Lloyd was here. So let's get chatting and get ready to set off in our car down Expressway 1. Let's talk to the cops first. They're backed up by the braces now, eh? I guess some big operation is about to get underway. I hope it works and everything goes back to the way it was before, but we'll see. The trauma, man. The trauma. You'll never get rid of the trauma. Anyway, I've made contact with HQ over inside, and so we're here to offer our full support. I don't know the details about what you guys are up to, but I'm rooting for you all. Whatever it is, it sounds like you've got an enormous job. We're all in this together. We can't lose what we had. I mean, Armata brings forth this thing, brings devils onto the surface, but I guess they didn't know that devils were just absolutely impotent in killing the people moving. I managed to get in touch with District HQ. It sounds like they're starting to bounce back and recover, which is good to hear. Because at the end of the day, we have one job and one job only, to maintain order and protect human lives no matter how long this madness goes on. Anyway, I have faith in you. You've managed to accomplish a lot since we first met, and I'm sure you'll come out on top again. Good luck. It's also the advancement of our characters, isn't it? This is the first game with these characters in an arc, and we're already fighting devils. I can't forget that Karen and I made a promise to get out and have some fun together for New Year's too. That's yet another reason we've got to get this city back to normal. We all got a living to do. There's no doubt in my mind we'll all get through this together. We've done it countless times before as a country, and we'll do it again.
Alrighty.
I managed to get in touch with Jin even. I'm having him go around to the other districts as we speak. Hermes in the background. Things are starting to look up just a little. Unfortunately, we can't put it past that Melchior to pull just about anything. Yes, Melchior's the real Joker. Wild card, that's the one. Even if you manage to succeed, don't think you can relax. Anything could still happen. Pull whatever stops you have to. I know I will.
Indeed.
Thanks, Cutter, for backing us up. I still haven't been able to contact Elaine. I'm sure she's alright. We just have to have faith and keep moving. Even if you manage to succeed, don't think you can relax. Anything could still happen. Pull whatever stops you have to. I know I will. Pull whatever stops? We split up and combed through all of the districts. Any civilians not frozen already should be under our protection now. Now we've just got the big operation coming up. Best case scenario, you guys are able to stop Armada, but we don't know what will happen out there. It's possible it could be all for nothing. We'll do our best to prepare for the worst. Either way, good luck, guys. Thanks, Alvis. We'll give it everything we've got and then some. Trust us. What he said. We appreciate your support. Would you look at that? Dude finally learned how to chill out. Guess miracles do happen during a crisis. I didn't ask for your opinion. Look, you've got a big job ahead of you. Just promise you'll take it seriously, alright? He might not admit it, but I suppose that's his way of showing he trusts us. Yep, let's take what we can get. It goes to show how much of a reputation you all have built for yourselves. You've earned it. Hey, it's you guys. I'm glad to see you're all okay. Same to you all. I heard you guys have been ferrying people around. Nice going. Didn't expect to see you working together with Hermes, though. We're all well acquainted at this point. I was doing the same thing earlier, and we happened to bump into each other along the way. We're just about to head back to Riverside to resupply. From there, we'll split up and circle around town. Let me know if you want me to pick up anything for you all. I know time isn't exactly on our side, but it might be good to take a second to stock up. Yeah, guess it can't hurt. To be honest, we don't really know what's going on. But I can tell you're all fighting to get this city back to normal. We'll be happy to help out. You've already done so much for us, so it's time we return the favor. Thanks, guys. I'll let you know if we need anything. You're going to be so proud of me. Hermes and I went around and we picked up as many people in trouble as we could find. Things have calmed down a lot, but I'm still going to do another run just to be sure once we're resupplied. As for you guys, just be careful, okay? If there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to ask. Devils don't like cars. They dodge them like the plague. We'll keep helping until the very end. At this point, we're in the zone. If you need more boots on the ground or maintenance or whatever, hit me up. Don't worry about me. I can shake those devils off my tail no problem. Yeah, but you're not within a frame. I'll take care of the kids. I know a safe route that'll get us all out of harm's way. Now go knock them dead. I believe in you. So does everyone else. Will we see your face, Hermes? Isn't now the time to show us in the middle of a crisis? I finally feel calm. I'll be a real mess without this cafe. The owner is so sweet. He went to the trouble of cheering us up. How can you gift a sub to Melchior? I've always come to this cafe because it felt safe. To know that I can come to it when I need to soothe my mind at times like this means a lot. I'm so grateful. Oh no, I don't want to cry. Not after all of that. The owner did so much to help us feel better. I don't want to ruin such kindness. But now I'm going to stay here with my son and pray. Pray that everything will go back to the way they were before. I'm so happy Mummy's feeling better. She says it's thanks to this cafe. You know, I feel better too. I'm not scared now that I'm here. Wow, this cafe's amazing. Just familiar home ground. Is she still reading? Oh, she did come downstairs. She's not reading it on the top. That would be silly at this point. Now that I know how the other districts are doing, I feel confident believing that my friends and little brother are going to be just fine. Which means I've got to focus my energy on the task at hand. Charles and everyone else are depending on me. A police officer has informed me that attention is shifting towards bringing an end to the situation. I can tell simply by looking that you all are determined to make that happen. Whatever you do, please, come back alive. I wish to see you all at my cafe again once this is all over. This cafe is eternal. It has survived much since its initial founding. In one way or another, it shall survive this as well. Good luck, everyone. How's Kageyoshi doing? No noise again. He looks more subdued than before. Maybe the Furball can sense things are changing outside. I want your weird meow. Meow. The owner was nice enough to share some snacks with me, which helped relax me a little. But then once I stopped being hungry, I started getting angry. Angry about the perpetrators making this whole situation so indecipherable. I mean, how am I supposed to tell if any of this is a crime? In any case, I'm on top of it, and I'll be recording everything that happens.
Off we go. Got it.
Got it.
I don't know who we're going off with. Did the demons see me?
Here goes.
I'm so relieved. I've been able to confirm that everyone's safe. My co-workers, the EGC stuff, Sam, Marilyn, everyone. I'd run over to all of them right now if I could, but I don't want to get in the way of the police and the braces. That's the last thing I want. So instead, for now, I think I'll try and focus on what I can do to help around here. I've got a trained eye thanks to my job. I'll keep a lookout for anything fishy coming in from afar. And if I find anything, I'll let the cops know.
Alrighty.
Engage an enemy.
I knew we could kill you fast.
Gotcha! Son! You snooze, you lose.
Silly demons being in the way of my sweepy sweep.
Here's some extra.
Hit him fast, fairy.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Yes!
Deviling
Activating
extermination
skill.
service is well on the
Have some
go.
more.
There!
We can win right now.
I tried to dodge that hit. I failed.
Gotcha!
There's still more.
Still building up some more totals for our board.
Nice job, Agnès.
You're just outside and there's literally devils down that street. We're lucky that we can borrow that reporter's vehicle. Now we can get out there and rescue some people. Holy, did you hit your head on something, Langdon? I've never heard you say anything so selfless before. Yeah, I always thought you were completely heartless. I'm sorry for ever doubting you. Hey, what kind of monster do you take me for? Look, if you can't put your information network and knowledge to use at a time like this, you don't deserve to call yourself a reporter. Now then, I need to get out there and find out if my contacts in the Parliament are doing okay. There are reporters out there like Chen, who weren't able to get to safety in time. The least we could do is go out and round them up. And if we can help out some of the senators at the same time, all the better. That should net me more than a few favors for the future. Always on the grind, eh? Editor-in-Chief Sullivan is working hard to confirm the situation in town. For my part, I'm trying to gather information and reach out to as many different people and entities as I can. I want to offer as much support as I can, especially for Marielle. Nothing's going to stop me from doing what I can. Chen, I'm so sorry. I know I called you pathetic and nosy, but I really do love you. And Peter, you were never the best at reading other people's feelings, but I'm so glad you and your dad finally understood each other. San, hold on a second. We don't know for sure what's happened to them yet. They could still be alive. Actually, it sounds like there are a few people who have seen them recently, and those reporters even said they sent a search party out for Chen. I ran out of breath. Out for Chen. I tried to say a word. Nothing came out. I guess Chen could still be alive, but who knows where he is or what he's doing. He's a pretty unlucky guy, to be honest. If he's out there, I kind of think he might be in some kind of trouble. Wow, it's a rarity that I ran out of breath mid-sentence. I didn't gauge myself correctly. The news reporter said there's lots of people out there trying to save the city right now. As long as we hang in there, I think we'll go back to the way it was sooner or later. And when it does, we're all going to sit down and have that talk with Sam we've been planning on for real. Add another one to the for real count. There's a couple more devils down here. Which ones do I want to kill? Okay, we're still working on it. Oh, only 3 more enemies on the field? We've already done the dodges? 3 enemies on the field, you say?
Menacing battle. Proceed with caution.
Take this down.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Take this down.
This one might take a long time to kill.
One more. Gotcha. The stun.
Come on, guys. Hack it some more. This is for a bonus. I keep getting hit.
Here goes. And we're down.
This is it. Activate shards.
There.
We're gonna do it.
Got you. There.
Dangerous red attack. Last one.
Hostilities ended.
Did it.
Gathering data.
And that gets us Thanatos Jail. So 1 more plugin to procure, and that's through the 1 million mirror earned. And we still got to... Wait, it's 600 enemies out on the field. Well, it's not for a plugin. I don't know if there's a better reward past that, to be honest. Still didn't have quadruple tactical bonus, but there we go. Nate popped in and told me he had something to do and then ran off. I'm guessing he went down to the police station. It's strange, even though he was leaving me behind, he looked really striking, taking off like that. That settles it. If Nate is fighting his fears in order to help people, then I'll do the same. There has to be something I can do. Maybe I could distribute supplies or administer first aid. Maybe you could. Inspired. I've heard that people are working to resolve the present crisis. We'll do our part by looking after the evacuees. We're just happy that we can offer refuge to people who need it. That being said, I know there are people out there who are hurting as a result of what's happening. Once this is all over, I'd like to put on a special showing for them. I think that'll help everyone feel better. I've been assisting with sorting and distributing supplies. This movie theater has been good to me for so long, so it's high time I repaid the favor by making myself useful. We don't know how long we're going to be stuck here, so it's up to each of us to do whatever we can to contribute. As Biet gives another sub, contributing yet again to Tsunami Sumo. Thank you very much. I'm glad my ice cream can help people's nerves, or calm people's nerves, as they're evacuating. I never thought as an ice cream vendor that I could ever contribute in a situation like this, but it goes to show we can all make a difference. I feel like I've learned something new about myself after this whole experience. Can't say I understand what got the popcorn guy so excited though. That man remains a total mystery to me.
Hello.
I
Thanks for
realized that
shopping.
popcorn is like lava to the devils or something, I don't know. The movie theater people have been telling me what's happening in the city. I'm still worried about Mama, but they've helped calm me down a little. That said, I can't let myself be scared forever, not when the grown-ups are doing everything they can to help. Now that I feel better, I need to find something I can do to help out. Isn't there a mum frozen on the toilet? This emergency hasn't been all bad. I got some people working for the theater to taste my popcorn. Not just them either. Even people who don't usually come to my stand have been eating it, and they all say they love it. I don't even know how to describe it. I just feel so honored to be able to bring happiness to people like this inside the theater itself. I feel like part of my dream has finally come true. I'm actually helping people with what I do. I hear that a number of people are working tirelessly to resolve the ongoing situation. I really truly want to believe in their success. However, the truth of the matter is anything could happen. Still, now that communications are restored, we're prepared to help as many evacuees as we can. This theater is as sturdy as it is big, thankfully. The more people we can take in, the more lives we can save. So the world being frozen helps with popcorn sales? It does in the fact that now he's got the link up with the cinema. Well, look at the goal. Yeah, we got an event here. Sorry, Koan. I didn't mean to do that. Fan, Sal, Lady Ashen, and Miss Mao are discussing the operation that will hopefully put an end to this crisis. I would have taken great pleasure in treating Fan to all my finest dishes. Alas, it wasn't meant to be. Regardless, I still have a role I must play. Whatever fate has in store for me, I shall carry my duties out to the very end.
Well,
It's all going on upstairs. I wonder what Miss Mao and those Kowloon group bigwigs are discussing. Whatever it is, she looked calm when I snuck a peek at them, so maybe it's nothing too serious. But I just don't understand why she won't let me serve those guys whenever they book the restaurant to themselves. Wait, I just had a crazy thought. Could this place be a front for Heiwei? She's only now realizing that? And the award for the most oblivious girl in the world goes to... Well, even if Miss Mao and Cowhan work for Heiwei, that's okay. I still respect them a ton. Maybe you'll stop being like that to Cowhan, though? If anything, I respect them even more now. They gave me this job and kept me out of harm's way this whole time. I've got to do everything I can to help. This restaurant needs me too, and I want to get through this with everyone. Someone out there is shiver ran down his back. Helping more? Oh no. It's over. Everything's ruined. The festival, the EGC, everything. I wish I could help like some of the others, but it's not like I have anything to offer at a time like this. Just when I thought my luck was turning out with that lottery, this had to happen. I heard the lines are somewhat up and running again, so I checked the message boards online to see if there was anything, but it's no use. Most of the other users are probably frozen right now. But I'm not going somewhere. Somebody else out there might still be able to connect, and if they do, we can trade info. Only one way to find out. We don't really have anything to show for it yet, but Sloth's hitting up bulletin boards on the Orbal Net. As for me, I'm hoping to help the police or Bracers somehow with whatever they need if an opportunity presents itself. I might not look like much, but I've gone all over Edith on my bike. I'm sure I could show any officers around if they don't know the area. I may not look much, but I can ride a bike. Cool. Weird sentence. Everyone, I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay, Agnès? I'm so sorry, Ashen. You must have been so worried. I'm just glad to see you doing okay and back with your family. Now I can breathe easier. Looks like you guys have rounded up everyone in the organization you could put to work. Indeed, we don't have that many people to offer, but you can be sure that I'll put them to good use. Especially now that most members of a certain family have ceased operating, given the current situation. Wait, are you talking about... You must mean the faction who send their goons out to Elasion in secret. Correct. They might belong to the same organization, but lately we haven't seen eye to eye with them very much. But all of that pales in comparison to what's happening right now. We deeply appreciate your assistance in this matter, Miss Mao. Think nothing of it. I'll do my utmost to help however I can. Remind me, that chick doesn't run with the Luz, right? She's with a different family? Right, they're more a neutral family and pretty decent standing with the Luz. It's the other family there's a big concern. But if they're in no position to act, then we can probably ignore them for now. Heiwei will offer whatever support it can in this operation, albeit in an indirect capacity. At this stage, our efforts in the southern part of the city to evacuate those who can flee are nearing completion. However, when it comes to the technological side of dealing with the anomaly, that unfortunately is not our organization's forte. Don't worry, that doesn't mean we plan to hang you guys out to dry and leave you to fend completely for yourselves. If you guys need anything, just ask. We'll absolutely do whatever we can to back you guys up. Ashen, fan. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of calling in favors with you guys, but at a time like this, your help is definitely appreciated. Be that as it may, keep in mind that we also have Yin on our side as well. She may be able to lend you all her aid more directly. If you find yourself a little short on help, as it were, please don't hesitate to ask. In fact, we may even loan her out to you regardless. Great, just what I need. A guy like you looking for excuses to have us owe you one. I appreciate it. I hear you. Favors like that can have a way of snowballing. Forget it, man. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. I wouldn't fight it. Don't go overboard, Sal. Now that we know what we're dealing with, it's time for me to spring into action. If we combine forces with the Lu family, we should be able to even the odds. I wish you the best of luck with your plan. If there's anything you need, don't be afraid to reach out to us. I know you're thinking we must have an ulterior motive in all of this, but I assure you, this situation isn't what our organization wants either. If you'd like our assistance, you need only ask for it. Ferry's not too impressed. Anyway, we'll lend as much aid as it can. We'll take charge of evacuating the citizens while you address the root cause of the crisis. Best of luck out there. I wish you well in what's to come. Are you going to carry out the frozen ones? Can you move them?
Indeed.
Katra's interested in the science. I'm sure you'll be fine if you're with them, but please try not to be too reckless, okay? I know things aren't looking good out there, but we all have to stay calm and work together if we're going to get through this. Yeah, I know. I hear you loud and clear. But that goes for you too, you know? You better not be fantasizing about Sal while you've got important shit to be doing. I wasn't. Why would you even think that? Don't get me wrong though, I find it incredibly hot that he's so calm under all this pressure, but still, I'm focused. I don't think you've got anything to worry about. She's got a good head on her shoulders, even if she does use it for daydreaming half the time.
Well...
Oh my god, he's so hot just sitting there and not being scared of devils. Hey, Giordano, sorry, hit your taxi. Well, would you look at that? Good to see you doing okay. My man, it's good to see you, brother. Looks like you got your posse all back together. I'm still out here working, shuttling people around who got separated from one another. It ain't easy, I tell you, but I'll see this job through to the end, one way or another. My little way of repaying Dingo, you could say. I hear you. Good to have you around. Thanks for hanging in there. Haha, you bet. I got this all under control. Just watch. With a car like this, I can steer around those monsters like nobody's business. We got plenty of people out there who still need help. They need a driver. I'll be there. Hang in there, brother. You and the rest of your posse. Once this is all over, we got to sit down for some drinks. Deal? Sure. I'm like it. Yeah? He could tell us some stuff. He's lived a life. Ren went back to Aramis. She said she had something important she needed to take care of over there. There's not a lot I can do in this situation, but I'm still going to try my best to help everyone out however I can. As for you guys, come back in one piece, okay? I want to keep selling more books to you all for a long time to come. Got it? Of course, whatever it takes, we're going to make everything right. My ambition in life, selling books to you. Ren had to take off, but the other students and I are putting my store's orbital computer system to good use. I've got a solid grasp of the basics myself, so I'm more than capable of backing you up. Our company supplied us with Zyphers. They're like mobile communication devices. Everyone split up and went to various parts of the city to survey the damage. We now have a rough idea of how things are looking. Thankfully, all the big businesses and banks are untouched for now. However, a lot of companies aren't responding to our calls. They might need help, so I'm going to make arrangements so they can get it. The police braces and volunteers in different districts are already on the move. Those devils are finally thinning out, thankfully, but there's still the Vantail District to worry about. Even so, I'm going to do everything within my power to help everyone. As for you, Agnès, just promise me you'll come back safe. I promise. We'll return once we save the city. Alright, Odette and I will be waiting for you. I never thought what Ren taught me when I wanted to edit my movie would come in handy here. As long as I do exactly what she said, I'm confident I can establish a communication connection. I've got information coming in from various districts and requests for help. Time to strap in and put this thing to work. We finished. Sweep and a half. I don't... this stupid piece of junk is driving me crazy. Everything's under control. We got the communication systems up and running. We'll hold down the fort here. You go do what you have to do, Agnès. I'll admit that I'm worried about you, but I know this is something you have to do. Thanks for understanding. Just sit tight. We'll put a stop to this and be back in no time. We did it! After 3 sweeps and then another half sweep.
Confirming schedule.
We've confirmed our schedule to say that we've swept everything. Again.
Confirming schedule.
We can't go back any further. We've been through Blacklight. We've been through Sidon. We've been everywhere.
Taking off now.
As you can see, it is complete. The only blue event there is the car just saying, would you like a heal?
Taking off now.
We don't need one. We're finally moving on. Can you believe it, guys? It's been this long.
Just what I needed.
Oh, right then. With no changes to my setup because of last time, because I can't buy quartz at this point in time. We need to find ourselves an orange charger, if you know what I mean, to increase our setups a little bit further. We head off. We begin the plan. Let's head to another district, the Calvard District. Head to Expressway 1. Let's break into Vantail. Let's see what's going on there first of all. Demon Stones, Demon Spheres, or just a way straight in? We've still got some time left. Should we head off early? Should you choose to set off, there will be no turning back. Be sure to do everything you want to do in the city before you leave. I think we've done everything. Actually, it might be worth getting my girl seen to before we head off. Oh, I haven't had a blooming service of my car. Let's do that for the next hour. I'm racking up debts like there's no tomorrow. Didn't think I'd ever owe so much to so many people. Oh well, gotta do what you gotta do. Van's group took the truck to the mechanic in the Riverside District for some quick maintenance. Like, really. After that, they made their way towards Expressway 1, where everyone was beginning to gather.
I'm glad you all could make it.
We've been waiting for you. Kasim! Mr. Thorndyke!
Arkride Solutions at your service. So, what are two Marduk bigwigs doing out here?
We were given an offer that we simply couldn't refuse. Not to mention, this is a golden opportunity to capture some excellent data, and I fully intend to capitalize on it.
Well, I'm glad you've got your priorities straight here. You're making use of the orbital network, huh?
Indeed. Our plan is to pierce the barrier with a concentrated blast from Qasim's Buster Lens, and we will need the orbital network to do so. Access to the network here in Edith is limited at present, but it is still up and running, just in a simulated state. We will funnel a majority of its processing power into his weapon and use a vast quantity of shards to fire a concentrated blast.
The primary and secondary barriers were created and are maintained by a single Genesis. If we can overwhelm its power, even if but for a moment, we can create an opening.
However, we feared that the beam wouldn't be strong enough to break both barriers on its own. So we called in some help. With those two, the balance of power should shift in our favor. They will be firing 2 supporting lasers with the power of their stigmas. We're taking a page out of that spiky onion priest's book.
Aha, of course. You're referring to that trick he pulled out of the hat in Crossbell 4 years ago, right?
So you know about that, do you? Why am I not surprised? That technique is reliant on our Merkabas. If we had ours, we could have spared ourselves the dishonor of working with those scoundrels.
Yeah, but we just gotta suck it up. We already shook on it with them, so we'll just have to wash our hands later.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh dear. Looks like my plan to sell our services to the Holy City will be more of an uphill battle than I anticipated.
I don't understand what anyone's saying, but it all sounds neat.
Trust the pros to think outside the box. Guess there's hope for us after all.
Wait, where's the bracers and CID agents? I thought they were a part of this. Actually, it's not just them. There's a lot of other people who should be here that aren't.
All of them are on standby. We have them at our beck and call, and they will be ready to spring into action. Should this operation end in failure.
So you already have a contingency plan in place?
That's good. There's no guarantee we'll succeed.
Never a bad idea to have a plan B in your back pocket. After all, if we can't break through the barrier, or we screw up later on, then Pandemonium's gonna stick around for good, and its reach will extend beyond the capital.
The whole of Calvard, and perhaps even the rest of the continent, will be swallowed up if we let that happen. It's only right that they draw up a backup plan or two.
Precisely. There's too much at stake here.
Take it Renee's part of the backup crew? That guy has way too much faith in me.
Oh, and incidentally, he asked me to deliver a message to you. I expect that you'll repay me for all this help at a later date. I'll settle for a drink at Bermati's. You will be buying one for Elaine too, of course.
That son of a...
I don't think you'll be getting out of that one.
Preparations are complete. We're good to go whenever.
The Orbital Network's remaining processing power has been transferred to the Buster Lance.
Thank you both for your assistance.
Well, are you ready to go?
Damn right we are.
Thank you, everyone.
First, we must charge the Buster Lance to just below critical levels. If you would, good sir.
Understood. Charging now. 3%. 5%. 10%. 15%. 20%.
Damn. Guess they don't call him the strongest warrior for nothing. He's earned that rep. Leon, we can't let that jackass show us up.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
I can handle the fusion process myself, Chief. You just say the word, and I'll get it done.
Understood. Three, 2, 1, fire!
Pulverize it!
Merglaze prominent!
Charge complete.
Shamat strike!
Now to convert their stigma's data and encode it as shards. There!
Arkride, Ferida, finish this!
You've got this, Agnès. Come back safely, everyone!
I won't let you down, Kasim. All right. It's time we end this nightmare.
I hear you there.
What an incredible spiritual aura.
I believe the wide-scale Pandemonium has reached its climax.
Okay, so is it just me, or is there nobody around?
You're right. Even the frozen ones are gone. It's extremely unlikely that there was nobody around for the festival.
Which means this might have something to do with what they're up to. Leave the guesswork for later. We're closing in.
Yeah, almost at the Revolution Plaza.